Does this discussion leads us to the difference between financial diversification and
Yes.
the economic diversification? I think this is a point which needs some explanation.
Yes, of course. I mean, some people regard oil as a financial asset, okay? And you can look at it in this way. Oil in the ground is like money in the bank. The moment you produce it, you will employ this money in some fashion. From that point of view, you can say that an oil-producing country is a country that has all its wealth in a single asset, which is oil in the ground. And that is not a good financial policy. You know, from a portfolio kind of perspective, you have to diversify your investment. And so you produce the oil, you get money for it, and you use that money to invest internationally in the stock of other companies and so on and so forth. This will lead to financial diversification.
Yes.
Okay? It will allow you to say, I'm not only the owner of a pool of oil, I am the owner of diversified financial assets. There is some merit in that, but that does not transform the economy of the country. Sure. You transform the economy of the country when you spend in education, in healthcare, in infrastructure.
Quality education, I would guess, and quality healthcare.
So, depending on the requirements of the country, depending on your stage of development, you need to meaningfully invest and spend the money domestically, okay, not just accumulate. So it all depends. There are certain countries that have limited dimension and very large oil revenue, so maybe for those countries it makes sense to accumulate an oil fund. You may have Norway, which is a country that when they started producing oil was already developed and industrialized, and so basically, you know, the only reasonable thing you could do with their oil revenue was to set it aside into a sovereign fund. Not everybody is like this.
They like